Welcome to a video about the deforestation and reforestation of New England forests. Years ago, I started mountain biking in Gilbert Hills State Forest in Foxboro, Massachusetts, and I realized something. All of the biggest trees seem to be about the same size. All right around 60 inches in diameter around the base, which I thought was pretty strange. So I started doing some research, and I found out that at one point in our history, our forests were nearly completely gone, deforested. In this graphic, you can see between 1850 and 1900, about 70% of the forest disappeared, gone. Why? Well, after years of development and using it for fuel, and probably not a coincidence at the peak of the Industrial Revolution, we went from the scene on the right to the scene on the left. And it was like that for years. In the early 1900s, the state of Massachusetts started buying up land and turning it into state forests. And as you can see here, in 1927, they started replanting the forests. And in 1937, the Civilian Conservation Corps started their work at Foxboro. The reason why I bring that up is these photos are taken from that time in 1937 when the CCC was doing their work in Foxboro in areas relating to irrigation, creation of recreational areas. I find these pictures fascinating because they're essentially taken 10 years after the first trees were planted. And you can see how small they were compared to today's sized trees. So if you ever wondered why in many of the forests in New England, the biggest trees are all the same size, or if you've never heard that at one point in the 1800s, New England was almost entirely deforested, now you have. And you can see the remnants of that period of time in Gilbert Hills, Foxboro, Massachusetts. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.